your boy, I don't even know how to explain this dude. You know what I'm saying? I think he's OVO. I think he's from Canada. I don't know. I don't even know what his nationality is.
That's why I've heard him on Drake shit before. No.
He probably have, dog. Your boy Nav released a collaborative album with probably my favorite producer right now.
Metro Boomin.
If you're on Metro, don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Right. Yes.
He is probably one of the most dope producers.
He's definitely the hottest producer right now. Let's just say that. At this point, he can pretty much do an album with anybody, and that bitch is going.
The beats are going to be on point.
The beats are going to be on point. So I'm listening to this Nav album, okay, and you know, the beats on here is definitely banging. Okay. And the funny thing about it is, some of these beats are basic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But they still bang, bro. Like I was like, dog, these aren't even like I can tell Metro ain't doing like a lot of work. Like he's just like putting these little melodies together. Ooh, he makes a beat probably in like an hour. You know what I'm saying? Max. And they come out fire still. It's like, dog, how do you keep doing this shit? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. He just got ideas.
Right.
he just keeps coming up with shit.
What do you think of? Have you ever heard? Because I've listened to Nav before.
I had never heard of him.
What do you think of this album, man? I really want to get your take before I pollute you with my thought process.
Yeah.
On this.
I have to say 21 Savage killed it.
21 Savage is on there. Lil Uzi Vert's on there.
Playboy Cardi's on there.
Quavo's on there.
Offset.
Yeah.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Right. The new age, the new wave.
We got Gucci.
Gucci's definitely on there. What do you
Yeah, some good features.
Yeah, some good features, yeah, definitely.
That was an alright album.
It's alright.
It wasn't mind blowing. At all. Like, it wasn't mind blowing like me.
Right.
Not at all.
Just wasn't your style.
It wasn't my style. He came out and it was just like, if he ain't the same person I heard like that was affiliated with Drake, and he sounds exactly like somebody that I already heard
that's in that realm.
And I wasn't feeling them, and I'm not feeling him.
So, I mean,
it was still a decent album,
right?
Still a decent album, but I just wasn't.
Wasn't digging it.
I wasn't digging it. Yeah, not a whole lot. Like,
wasn't any songs that was like, yo, this stands out. This is fire.
21.
I'll say this. From the I actually liked the intro song. You know what I'm saying? But then
the perfect timing, yeah.
The perfect timing, yeah. Okay, that's actually like a hot song.
I gave the album a chance because it was good.
It kind of came in pretty dope, whatever. Yeah. But for the most part, yo, man, this album is like this shit. His voice gets annoying. All right, I'm just be fucking real, dog. Like I know a lot of people fuck with they fucking with Nav or whatever, man. This shit just gets annoying after a while.
It's too high.
It's too kind of like nasally and
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I can't
like he be like saying some like hard shit on there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm like, I don't believe you, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Like you're not a boss. Yeah. Talking like that, you can't be.
Right. It just gets a little old, like like real quick, man. Just the voice and there's a little bit of auto tune in there. You know what I'm saying? And the first track was cool. Second track was okay, and then after that, I'm just like, all right, can you stop fucking like with this? Can you stop doing that shit? Like, do you have anything else that you can do? Like,
is there something different that you have to offer? Because you're all rapping about the same things a lot of the time too.
Right. It's just kind of a mashup of just just jumbled up ideas and stuff, but. The beats on there are banging. the beats are what carry this fucking album. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's enough to make me want to listen. I'm gonna tell you a true story. So this really happened on Saturday. I drove out to Temple. Okay, and my girl was riding with me. So she was like, "Yo, I gotta get some work done." She pulls out her MacBook, right? And I connected to my phone. You know what I'm saying? So she can use my Wi-Fi or whatever on my phone and shit. You know what I'm saying? So. She pulls out her MacBook and she's like, I gotta get some work done, okay? We're about to take probably maybe like a 45-minute drive.
Yeah.
Okay? Her ass would sleep so fucking quick. Okay, she went to sleep. She was out cold, laptop in her shit, and then so she wakes up out of like a fucking groggy state, and she was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this shit?" While it's playing, right? And I'm like, "It's a shit we was listening to when we start." She's like, "Yo, I don't know what the fuck is in this shit, but I can't take this shit anymore.
Can it stop?" That shit gets annoying. It
gets a little annoying, man. But there's a couple of good tracks on there that come out pretty dope. There's like maybe 3 tracks. Like I said, the intro track comes out pretty decent. There's another track on there. I can't remember the name of it, but
and that tells you a lot right there. It's like I can't even remember it really.
Right.
It wasn't like it wasn't impactful.
Right. Definitely wasn't, man. It does get. Listen, man. Some people y'all might like this the new age or whatever, man. But that shit gets so repetitive. He's not even really changing the styles up. He's just literally flowing with the same cadence, the same style, the same pitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know. It gets boring. It gets repetitive, man. I ran through it a couple times. You know, there's some catchy stuff on there.
I can only hear it once,
right?
But
I can understand why.
If I could get a version without Nav on it and just hear Metro Boomin's beats
and everybody else the features
and the features.
Yeah. Which is interesting because I've actually heard Nav shit before. His previous shit wasn't that bad. Maybe I need to go re-listen to it to see if I was like in a different zone or whatever during that time. But I've heard some of his shit before, and I didn't think his shit. I thought his shit was up, so I was actually kind of anticipating this shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So for me to hear this, I was like, it's definitely a letdown.
I was about to say that it was a letdown. It was a letdown because someone told us about this that we should check it out.
Well, I think that was the reason why. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew that it just wasn't that great. I literally seen a DJ Booth review that said this sounds like Siri was rapping on trap beats. Okay, I didn't read the whole review because the review was kind of ruthless. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But like I was like, "Fuck, dog." You know what I'm saying? So I mean, this isn't as well received as everybody thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But I know this is your first introduction to him, man. I mean, what do you give him on a scale of 1 to 10?
How many features did he have?
No shit. You know, kind of switches up. That's his rating.
But no, I'd actually give him too much. Because he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 features. Yeah, that would give him too much. I just can't. I honestly probably wouldn't want to hear another album unless someone told me it wasn't the same.
Right.
Like, nah, it ain't the same. He spit too different, or So, I'm gonna be honest. I gave it a 4.
You gave it a 4?
Yeah, I gave it a 4 because of Metro Boomin.
Right. Probably my favorite track on this whole thing is the Did You See Nav? That was probably my favorite track.
I don't blame, I said that bad. I don't blame Metro Boomin, and that's why I gave it a 4. I gave it 4 points because of Metro Boomin, because that's the only thing that went hard, and I can only give that. I can't give anything else for the rest, other than some of the features. But still, it's like,
man, I think I'm gonna probably give this one. I'll probably give it a 4 too.
42?
Nah.
No. I'm just like,
hell nah. I definitely
42 on a scale of 1,000.
Shit. 42 on a scale of 1,000,000. Nah, it's wildin'. I give it a 4. Like I said, there's like, I like the intro, I like the track. Did You See Nav? I like the features that were on there.
Yeah, I do too.
The beats were knocking, but I just don't like anything else from the album. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't like that.
I didn't like the style. I didn't like the of it or whatever.
What he had to offer himself wasn't
feeling it, man.
I was more appreciative of your features and your producer.
Right. What I don't know. Metro Boomin he got to hold back, man. He got to pull back from some of these things.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I was appreciative, but at the same time, it's like sometimes
like you got to sell him 2 beats and that's it.
We can't put this out until you change some of this shit. You know? Right. He needs to he's getting paid. He probably just, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, probably some throwaway beats.
Fuck it. Yeah. And that too could have been that. Those might be his throwaways and some of his weaker beats that he was like, I don't like these, but they still went hard.
Yeah. The funny thing is, man, I actually use my girl as a good judge of what's going to be hot. You know, I usually play something and I just watch her reaction to it. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell, based on the reaction, how the song is going to, become, if it's going to be something big. I can just tell by her reaction. If she hates it right away, then she's going to fucking love it later. Okay? If she hates it right away, I know immediately I'm like, she doesn't know what she's talking about.
My girl ain't into hip hop, so I can't just have her.
You can't run that test on her?
I'm stuck by myself.
Right.
While you have
I use my girl as my thing. But I noticed that if she's
is she scoring these album reviews? Like,
no, she's not. She's not. Maybe one day she'll come over here and she'll add her 2 cents to it.
She might have to one of these days.
Right. We'll definitely have to have her on that. But yeah, and just by her reaction, man. I wasn't feeling it, and if she wasn't feeling it, bro, it's not hot. It's not dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just it. So
I gave it a chance, like you said.
Shout out to my girl.
Shout out to my girl too. Anyway,
right. Shout out to naps on long trips, on quick trips. You know what I'm saying? Because that's pretty much what you did to my girl, bro. So I'm not afraid of you. You talk all this shit about taking people's girl. I don't know.
You put her to bed in a different way. In the way you don't,
right?
The way you weren't expecting.